Welcome in to yet another episode of the Start SSF on Sentinel. That's gonna be episode 7, right? We're gonna hit level 100 today. And then definitely do dungeons. We also have to do Forgotten Gods before that. And yeah, maybe even low card today. We'll see how far we can get. How strong the character is feeling as well. So yeah, let's just dive, I think, right into Act 7, aka Forgotten Gods, right? Resistances look good. Some of the gear is a little underleveled, I feel like. That's better than we're getting an upgrade here for the belt in Forgotten Gods, right? My chest is a little bad as well. Should I farm the chest? Where do you even farm the chest? I guess Port Valbury would be the place to farm this chest, right? Speaking of Forgotten Gods, I actually did some of this, right, all the way to get the Fetid Mask, but we have to go and do the quests, which is, for example, Anorak's Brothers, Eye of Ikur. First of all, this is gonna be a little bit monk-ass, because the boss here, if you don't kill him quickly, he can debuff you hard and actually slap pretty hard as well. Let's not die there. You made it to 100 for the first time, Grand Dawn. Yo, congrats, Skulls and Suits. Congrats. It's awesome. Since your gear is crap, do I just farm SLT until you can do Ancient Growth? Yeah, in general, just farm totems, right? Those monster totems and dungeons that you can do. I try to make your work your way forward, upward. Let's say that. From SLT being the easiest dungeon, stuff like Ancient Grove or Tomb of the Heretic being the hardest dungeons, right? And once you have done those, and those dungeons feel easy to you, there's still Shattered Realm, Celestial Super Bosses, Crucible as well, right? There's always something to do. I mean, it's not as much to do as in, say, Path of Exile in this game, but there is still quite some stuff to do in this game. Grim Dawn is definitely not a game where you just want to hit 100 and then you're done, right? It's not... getting to 100 is, compared to at least games like Titan Quest or Path of Exile or Diablo 2/Immortal, a lot easier in Grim Dawn, right, to get to max level. It's way easier in Grim Dawn. But it's always about not what level your character is, right? It's about what gear you have and what other what content you can actually do, right? Even at 100, you might not be able to do all the content yet because you don't have the gear for it yet, or you maybe also have the wrong character for that content. So you kind of you might want to do another character, or maybe you have gear that doesn't fit your character but it would fit another character. So there are multiple reasons why you wanna, in the end, probably make more than one character in Grim Dawn. Right. But I that's always, it's never about, there are no, artificial gear scores or anything like that, holding you back from just, entering content. You can go anywhere you want to, right? But if you can't defeat the content, then, yeah, you're forced to either farm more gear for that character that you have that you're playing, or you're forced to make another character because you might have found gear for another character that's better for another type of character than the one you're playing, right? So it's still I mean, in Lost Ark, for example, right, you also wanna make more characters, but you wanna make more characters because of dailies and all that bullshit, right? In Grim Dawn you also wanna make more characters, but it's not because there's some system that you telling you what to do. It's just because the systems that exist are generally probably, I mean, too hard for what your character can handle. But you can also just not make another character and farm on that one character until you have the gear for that one character as well that character would need for the end game. But depending on your RNG, that can take a long time. So that's probably easier for you to just level another character for which you already have found the gear. Yeah, and because of that, right? Because you want to be able, like, I mean, depending on what gear you find, right? At least you want to be able to make like another character quickly, and for that, well, you want the leveling gear, right? Like you want the experience potions, you want the merits, you want the mandates, and ideally you also want the low card set, right? Which is why, like, in these kind of Start SSF playthroughs, I usually like try to make defeating, or like, yeah, making the character strong enough to defeat low card like the prime goal. Okay, like he has the slap and this breath. Make sure to kind of like dodge those, because otherwise you will maybe take like a shit ton of damage, right? Yep. Shar'Zul is scary, man, I don't know. I kinda respect him after like seeing so many people die to him. I mean, I guess if you have like good elemental overcapture like lightning and cold, he's not that scary. But he has like pretty insane resistance reduction as well. Flame is working with one. Still spinning, still winning, yep. Still paying, still winning. Yeah, I'm not paying a single dime for Diablo Immortal, what the fuck, dude. Also, I like how people like, for example, I don't know, actually I don't like it really, it's just like funny. How people like Quinn, for example, or Asmongold, they're like, well, I'm paying so that you guys don't have to. They're like using that as kind of like an excuse to, I don't know.
Good, you're back.
It's such a stupid like. Yo, Petrock, thank you so much for the resub. Thanks for the prime, man. 8 months already. Thank you so much for the continued support, man. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, where was I, right? Like, Quinn and Asmongold, like, paying... Like, basically, like, buying all the bundles or whatever in Diablo Immortal. And being like, yeah, I'm paying so that you guys don't have to, right? It's so stupid, like, I don't know, like, people will always, like, take a streamer that they're watching as, like, a... Maybe not necessarily, like, a role model, but there's... I mean, yeah, some people will always, like, be influenced. Being like, yeah, but the streamer also paid for it, and stuff like that, right? I don't know, especially, like, I feel like the younger people are, the more they will get, like, influenced by stuff like that. And, I feel like it's also, like, an excuse for their, like, own addiction in a way. I feel like at least that's how it is for Quinn, at least. I mean, of course, also they can afford it, but like even if you have the money, right? Even like if that money is like peanuts for you, like with money comes responsibility and power, right? And like the second you buy something like that, you still like support that, right? No matter what you say around it, like money talks, right? Money sells more or has more impact than whatever you're saying usually. I mean, at least they're like buying it and like saying don't buy it, right? Like don't pay anything for this game while buying it themselves. Like they're not like saying other people should buy it, like the stuff as well. I guess. I mean, it makes it like less bad, but I still feel like it's bad to a degree still. I don't know. Dude, there was like one thing that I saw like Quinn buy like on accident because he never reads. He just like presses buy in that game. And all that thing did was like extend his like 30-day battle pass from 30 days to like 60 days or something like that. So he like paid $20 and he literally gained nothing because, well, he still has to like do whatever the battle pass tells him to do. To like get the actual like rewards. Like he literally like paid $20 and got literally nothing. And The only thing he bought was like an extension of this battle pass or something like that, I don't know. Like an extension for the possibility to gain rewards. It's like, holy dude, like the next level of monetization is absolutely insane in that game. It's like so, I don't know how to say it. Completely immoral, man, I don't know. Pay to not gain anything, yeah. I mean, he's not gonna play the game like in 60 days from now, or like in the next... Pretty sure he won't. And even if he did, like, I don't know, that's so stupid, man. Why am I walking this path again? I already went here, right? Oh well. Anyway, I can see your gear and devotions. Yes, exclamation mark build, always in my chat. I will try to always keep up a GRIMTOOLS link up to date. There's no like overlay extension like in PoE or Diablo for this game. Like no overlay Twitch extension, but you can always like just exclamation mark build in chat and you will get a GRIMTOOLS link that you can click on and check out like everything there, like skills, items, devotions. You can see everything there. Also welcome on. Yeah, having to pay for items and then log in every day to even like claim them the first time. I mean, yeah, it's just like usually those like login rewards, they're like the fishing hooks, right, with which those companies get you, right? And you can like those, like what he bought basically is like instead of the company like using their own fishing hooks to hook him in, right? He actually bought the company the hooks to hook himself in, right? It's so fucked up in the end. Like holy shit. Yo, the wretched, welcome in. Or rather, oh, you've gifted a sub to JFF. Yo, thank you so much, man. Thanks so much for the support. JFF, welcome into the Bloomers. Well, we got hooked as well. Yeah, like usually those features are free because those features existing already usually like means that you get the player to play more, and playing more on average also means that like people will pay more, or at least like give the game more like publicity, which is like always like a good thing for the company. But like making the player to it's so stupid, like oh my god. It's not really stupid, it's just... It's just shameless. Absolutely shameless. Are we getting any good chests, by the way? Wasn't there like a Corvin chest I could also use instead of this one? I think there was actually. Mythical Molten Walkers. I think I really like got these last time I looked at them and was like, I mean they are like not bad, but my current boots are actually better, I think. At least when it comes to defense. These have damage, of course, right? 100% fire damage is not... certainly not bad. I mean, I don't know, maybe I should like still keep them. Maybe. Diablo Immortal or Raid Shadow Legends, pick one. They're probably like equally bad, like not even kidding.
Serve them.
That's pretty freaking bad. What? How did I port up here? Huh? Aether are Reckoning playable? I mean playable, yes. Really strong or good? Nah, not so much. But it's playable, yes.
Well, good. Serve the.
Yo, Frost, welcome on, welcome on. And your AoE, welcome on, welcome on. Mobile free-to-play is predatory. Yeah, I've yet to see, like, okay, I've in general yet to see a single mobile game that's not trash. And I've also like yet to see a single mobile free-to-play game that's not predatory. Like, all of them are either just garbage and or pay to win. I don't know. Like literally all of them are, like, no exception. I don't know a single one that I would play ever in my entire life, honestly, so far. Like, they're all just terrible. it's unreal. Yo, Crab Turtle, welcome. And you guys have credit cards? Yeah, exactly. They made a Twitch emote, right? Like the guy, what's he called? Like the guy who like presented Diablo Immortal? Or like who's the lead designer for Diablo Immortal? They made a Twitch emote called Phones, and it's just like that guy's face. So good. Yo, Land Speaker, welcome, welcome. Plants vs Zombies was dope. Oh, okay. I've not played it actually. Oh, I guess there were some things like, I don't know, like the original like Angry Birds or the original like, I don't know, freaking Fruit Slicer games. And I remember like some of the mobile games like back in 2010 being like not that bad actually, I feel like. Asian dude, I'm Korean. Pretty sure it didn't refer to you, but yeah. Yeah, what's it called? Like, what's he called? Like Wyatt Chang or something like that? Like the Diablo designer? Yeah. Flappy Bird stream, well. Dude, I also remember like there were these like a friend of mine had like a BlackBerry, and there was like this helicopter game. You like just played it like during classes in school, in high school. That was okay as well, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, they weren't like good games. They were just like games you like played because the class was like too fucking boring or something like that. Diablo Immortal is the essential Diablo experience. I mean, what Diablo experience do you even have today? Like, you have Diablo 2, like DDT Resurrected. I mean, yeah, it's like cool new, like, overhauled graphics, but other than that, it's still like the same, like, super outdated game, I feel like. And it's not a bad game, like, for its age, but by today's standards, it's just, in my opinion, like, super outdated. And I say that playing Grim Dawn, which some would consider a outdated game as well. Then you have Diablo 1. I mean, Diablo 1 is... it's even more outdated, obviously. Then you have Diablo 3. I don't know. Diablo 3 I feel like was fine at some point. but it's just like not interesting like in the long term. It's just not. So I guess Diablo Immortal really does like capture the state of Diablo right now. I don't know, like it's just all garbage. I mean, D2R is like the best. Out of all of those. But it's still like, I don't know, so outdated. Just wanna hear Grim Dawn 2 news. Next year, Copium. Titan Quest better than Diablo? I mean, I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know, like some things still like Titan Quest just feels like a clunkier Grim Dawn to me for the most part. Like it just feels worse than Grim Dawn, like gameplay wise. But like the systems aren't that bad in the game. I mean, it's like the same as Grim Dawn for the most part as well. Just no devotions. But like the gear and the grind is like... Titan Quest is like a grindier, clunkier Grim Dawn. I feel like. Grindier and clunkier. And no devotions. And some people say that like Grim Dawn was too easy though. Or like, not too easy, but rather like... It's like getting the gear is too easy in Grim Dawn, right? And if you think that as well, then... Yeah, I guess Titan Quest is like... more for you, because... Getting gear in Titan Quest is certainly not that easy. Or like it's harder at least. Transmuting is a problem in your opinion, makes it indeed way too easy. Yeah, transmuting was like a feature and that came with Forgotten Gods, and they actually made that feature because lots of people were like complaining that like getting gear is too hard. But I mean, there's always gonna be like people that complain that getting gear is too hard. Like literally all the time. You will get those kind of people like in every single game, right? And then I feel like listening to those kind of people is probably like always a mistake. But... What do we have here? Shrewd, Cauldron Plating of Thunder, and we have Necromancer's Cauldron Armor of Destruction. This is, I think, the good one, right? That was what I wanted to get here. Why is it level 92 though? It's like not level 94, man. Feels bad, man. Which means it has like a level 84 base, probably. And it's still probably good, right? Like it. The thing is, this is nice because it converts more Pierce to Fire, so like it benefits your Bat devotion even more. And like of Destruction is like a fire damage roll, right? Necromancer's prefix like a Necromancer thing, of course. Like it doesn't give you like any skill points, but it does at least like give you Physique and Spirit, right? Percent Physique and Spirit. So if I equip this, I lose some stun rest because my current one like gives me crazy amounts of stun rest. I would lose Wit and Chaos Rest basically, right? Which is probably fine. I would also lose some Pierce resistance. Oh yeah, wasn't I able to like buy the Aether Pierce Rest from this faction now, from Stake Up? Should be right. Just pay up so you get auto loot with super inventory size. Yeah, transmuting is like cool for casuals for sure. And if you like not trading as well, it sounds pretty cool. I feel like in something like a season environment, I mean, with trading, it's like you kind of don't need it with trading, but at the same time, like if you're also trading in a league where you have like limited time to get items and so on, it might be like still fine as it is, right? I don't know. I don't mind it like that much overall. I mean, yeah, it does make it easier, but I don't mind it existing that much. I personally wouldn't mind if transmuting wasn't a thing, but I also don't mind it being a thing, to be honest. I think it's fine. I don't really care too much about it personally. I'll say it's fine. Transmuting, you can like transmute one item from a set to another item from another set or to another piece of the same set. Holy fucking shit. So to get the 5-star gems you need to pay $100 for 45 crests, but if your luck sucks you gotta pay another 100 again and again and again. But is there no other way to get like 5-star gems? If they put an effort, they could have made dedicated drops so you can farm certain areas of bosses for certain legendaries. I mean, yes and no. For transmuting, you need to do a quest in Forgotten Gods. It's the quest of the like tome in Sunbane Oasis. You have to grab that one, give it back to the inventor in Conclave, and then it will like unlock transmuting. At the inventor in Devil's Crossing and also at the inventor in Conclave, like once you reload the Conclave. Show at least 10 endgame builds that clear everything that is fully built from OS. Ah, there are quite some. Just need like triple rares in some of the slots. I mean, show me one build that is better with full legendary, like not a single non-legendary item, compared to using like some greens at least in some slots, or like blues in some slots. Like the best builds always use a combination of at least purple and greens, and in some cases also blues on top. And you could make the argument that like some sets are too strong, and I somewhat agree with that. I do also think that like some sets are maybe like a little bit too strong. But other than that, I feel like the system is in a pretty decent spot right now in Grim Dawn. Ludrigan? Yeah, or Warborn. With Warborn I feel like it's... or Avenger. With Warborn I feel like it's... maybe not the set, but rather the helmet actually. That's just like too strong. But I'm not sure exactly. Yeah, that's like the PoE approach, like no sets at all, right? Which is great from the perspective of a player that plays tons of RPGs. I don't know. I personally wouldn't mind it either, but I know that like many people that are just not like RPG god gamers appreciate sets existing a lot because it like gives them direction. Sets are just in general like very, very, very nice for like new players. And I think sets existing is like a good thing in general. It just, yeah, as I said, like I think sets should be strong like for endgame, but maybe some of them shouldn't be as strong as they are right now, like definitely not. Also, yeah, like being able to like, oh shit, hit my nose, what is this? Why is it itching? Being able to like use like 2 or 3 set pieces, or like all 4 and so on. I don't know. I think I kind of like, in general, also like sets, to be honest. If they're like well designed and not just slap on the entire thing and you get like 10 million times more damage. Like if it's not made like in Diablo 3, then it's like totally fine. Looking forward to the Spell Scourge buff because it was 100% required. Yeah, I mean, Spell Scourge was like lacking behind compared to Blitz Warlord, so of course it needed to be buffed. Which you actually have to do quite a bit in Grim Dawn. Like, I mean, yeah, there's some sets that are like giga strong, like just like enable a certain playstyle. And those aren't maybe like that well designed. But many others, you can like use 1 or 2 piece and so on. I think unironically, like Krieg set, for example, is a overall rather well designed set. Because in many situations you're like, okay, do I want to like use 2-piece Krieg gloves and boots, or do I want to like use other like individual boots, for example, or do I want to like use 4-piece Krieg or 5-piece Krieg and so on. So there's some like ideas that always have to like think about, at least compared to. Or like Blaze Seer set, for example, like 2-piece Blaze Seer, 3-piece Blaze Seer, only the metal Blaze Seer, only the ring Blaze Seer, or sometimes also like 2-piece Octavius. And so on and so on. Like there are some like, I think, well designed ones. Is there a build that is better to play in the leagues? You won't play them now and save them for the league when it starts? I mean, yeah. There are lots of builds that are like better in the league. For sure. For like all Panetti builds, for example. Yo, Scraboo, welcome on. Thanks for the raid. Welcome in, Scrabitors. When does the next league start? This summer. We will hopefully have very soon a date. But yeah, this summer is still all we can say so far. Gonna badge GFF. Alright, Zero man. Thanks for being here as always. Good night, good night. Just go back then and sell. Yo, Naked Buffalo, welcome, welcome.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Got another Rift Claw Slice here, by the way. Searing of Alacrity there, that's not really what we want. I mean, it is actually kind of what you want, but it's a low level one, I think, right? This is level 90 only, yeah. Not 94. This is actually also a really nice Iron Reckoning weapon. This Mythical Flame brand, right? Like if you happen to get Mythical Flame brand, you could also use that. At least as a one-off, right? This one doesn't have conversion on Iron Reckoning, so you can only like use it as a one-off. You would always need at least one Rift Claw Slicer. You can like use this instead of the second one. That's fine. It might look like a DPS loss, right? But it has actually like 8% resistance reduction on top as well. But it's, I mean, it's such a big DPS loss though, like, I don't know. Yo, Rody, welcome on. Open builds, you just need to... Nah, I mean, not only that. I was actually like thinking about the leveling MIs. Like, there are many like MIs that you can farm while leveling, like get while leveling, that are like a lot stronger. Or, like, that make at least the build like a lot more enjoyable while leveling, and like for early endgame as well, I would say. Well, Drain Essence is actually like another one, right? Drain Essence MIs, or like Grasping Vines, Lightning Aegis, Calidar's Tempest probably next league as well. Chaos Motor Trumps. Twitch recap thing new? What is that again? Is it like recap of your stream or recap of your like last year of streaming? Actually pay to win. Twitch recap, is it? I don't know that well. Wasn't Lightning AOM really bad though, or did it get buffed? I mean, compared to vanilla, it's still better on the league, right? I don't know really. I haven't played it. Like, I don't know how good or bad it was. You went to my page and it said, let's see what you made happen this month as a subscriber of Wrecked by Protoss. And it was kinda like a Spotify recap style thing. Oh really? Okay.
Riken seemed to worry.
It's like sub to see it. Okay.
Yes.
From on YouTube clip. Permission granted. Two point 2.7 seconds dummy kill time. Oh, this is Vitality Prawn Strike. It's Ritualist there, not Cabalist. Yeah, Works of Souls, sure. Oddity, wait, are they always so close to each other? He like put them to... Did you like push them together? Like they're even closer to each other than usual, right? And that's kind of like, I don't know. Looks balanced. It looks a lot more balanced, like an actual, like versus actual content, and not just a dummy. It's probably like very squishy as well. I would assume. It's probably fine. I mean, with each dummy, right, he's like gaining another Promise Strike worth of damage, right? Because with pass through, right, you hit like every single dummy, and like one shot, if there's like 6 dummies, right, you would get basically like 6 times the damage you would usually get with pass through. Because like Promise Strike hits the targets and then like does an AoE around the target. So yeah, it's like if it's 6 dummies, it's like times 6 the damage. Because they're like so close to each other, because like the AoE of them getting hit like always hits the others around them as well. So if you like take the kill time times 6, or it's like 2.7 times 6, and it's like what, 13, I mean like 15 seconds, and then it's like it's not that amazing anymore, right? I mean it's still good, like very good of course, but like not like completely retarded, right? Literally came here for Diablo Immortal stream. Sorry to disappoint. Sorry to disappoint. Yeah, this used to be a Diablo Immortal stream for like 4 hours. Or something like that. Or 3.5 hours. Never seen with Prawn Strike, is it good? No, it's not bad actually. Like it used to be pretty bad for a long time, but it got buffed quite a bit now, so it should be fine now. Should be definitely fine now. Radiant Gem, let's craft it. It's easy craft, and you want blueprints, right?
Come see what's left of my wares.
Also, I feel like at some point you really kinda don't wanna look at normal greens anymore. Only like at the mice and like double rares maybe. Because you're gonna have like enough iron bits, and well, unless you're like crafting like crazy, you're never gonna like be able to like spend all those iron bits. And huh? Oh, I made it scaled high, what am I doing? Anybody played with Promise Strike in the League? Didn't Mike play it in Season 2? I think it was Season 2, right? But I think Season 2 was still like before like one of the last buffs that we got. And also like Mike trying a build, no offense, but it doesn't necessarily mean that like he properly min-maxed the build, right? He probably didn't. With the new Maya I made? Actually, nobody. I was surprised as well, because like I think it's really good. I mean, it might not be better than Vortex of Souls, right? For endgame, but it's like as long as you don't find Vortex, you can just use that one instead. And maybe with the right affixes, it's even better than Vortex of Souls. I'm not sure. You opened the door to your cellar and yelled on an apology right now. I throw down like a bone. Maybe some other food. My skin looks very clean today. Are you saying my skin always looks dirty otherwise? What? Is it just the shiny light today? I feel like it always like looks clean at the start of the stream, and then like the longer it goes on, the more scuffed I just look. It's like always like that. Looks like snow. Yeah, it's like the light. Wait, if I do this here, maybe like this. I don't know. It's different now, right? Already. This shit is insane. Oblivion relic? Yeah, that's a good filler, yeah. Good filler ability. Now I look dirty again. I sucked the wrong blood. That's some dirty blood. These guys can be quite annoying for fireballs if they like get additional like fire resistance gear on top. Can you tank Karl with that? With Oblivion? Probably not. I mean, I don't know, like... It depends more so on the build than the relic, I feel like. It's like very hard to like... I don't know. Have I tried V-Rising yet? I still haven't, no. Should I? I mean, it's a good game, right? Dude, I've not played any games off stream. Like literally not a single second off stream since like 2 months now, I think. Wrecked by modding. Oh, you can tank out of that? Okay. That's pretty cool, actually. I mean, anything that's not a, like physical sword and board character that's able to tank colors pretty cool, I think. That's always cool. Oh, Nightbringer and Oblivion? Oh yeah, that's like very tanky, I guess. Yeah. I mean, I guess the same build could also like face in color with Savagery instead. Maybe not. Yo, Gecko, welcome on, welcome on. You turn all the chaos into that here? Okay. I mean, yeah, it actually deals lots of damage then. But the survivability is coming mostly from Sigil, right? Or is the build not playing Sigil at all? And like, wait, is it like Dark Ones? Like Sigil and Totems? Like, doesn't like don't Sigil and Totems alone already like make you able to tank color, kind of? Yo, Anders, welcome on, welcome on. The ugly sunrise. The ugly sunrise indeed, yeah. Dude, ugly sunrise is like the best game, man. It really is. Yeah, it took me a little to get the joke, but I didn't understand it before you had to tell me. Where am I from, actually? Take a guess. It's probably easy to guess by my accent anyway. Sore wa chigaimasu. Nihonjin janai desu. Yeah. Alright, what's this YouTube? Is that the link for the build? Okay, there's a link down there. Oh, it's 1.1.5. Oh, that's like... Oh, that's fucked. The weapon got like nerfed at least twice, I think, since then. And yeah, it's like full Sigil and full Wendigo Totem. Which is kind of like what I'm saying, like... The build is like able to face tank because of Sigils and Totems, and probably not because of Oblivion Relic. But still, like, Oblivion and Relic does fit the build pretty well. Jamaica. Clipped. Fuck. With his dirty skin, you would say, from the Ugdenborg. Wow. Wow. I mean, considering my toxic personality, you're probably not wrong, right? You are probably not wrong about that, man. Barrel, maybe. Antarctica? Ah, yeah, it's pretty close, actually. Pretty close. I mean, relatively close. Like, it's closer to my place than Mars is, I guess. Or like Jupiter. Final guess, the Arcane Sanctuary. Okay. Nein, alles falsch. Your PRM Mage Hunter is now level 71. It's getting funnier. Yeah, I mean, early game PRM is just terrible. I feel like it just needs so many skill points to like even deal any damage. You wish I would do that German stream? I was actually like thinking about like doing a Swedish stream to like just challenge myself, because like I feel like my Swedish just I mean, it was good in the past, but I feel like it just sucks nowadays. And considering it's kinda like my second language, it shouldn't be that bad, but it's like, probably still bad. Germany, Sweden, probably Finland. Yeah, so like I'm German, I live in Germany, and but I have like lived part of my life in Sweden. And yeah, Swedish was basically like my second language. This guy is a little fire resistant, isn't he? Another Lazarus Ruby. I mean, if you didn't get it by now, right, then I don't know what to holy shit, fucking lava almost killed me. If you didn't get it by now, then I don't know what to tell you, right? Just get it. This one is better, is it not? I mean, it's like 1% less attack speed. We gotta put an Arcanum's dust on this and then like compare the two, otherwise like kinda hard to compare the two right now. It's not a weapon where you can like hold control to check the DPS. You have to actually like equip it, but then you need the augment on it as well, because my current one has an augment on it. I reckon it's such a broken spell, especially Fizz with Maul. You do know that Maul works like Wendigo Devotion and doesn't like heal you all the time permanently. Like it doesn't stack the heal. They changed that like almost like, I don't know. It's probably like almost 2 years ago by now. Diablo Immortal looked their bice, yeah. Not wrong, not wrong. They looked their bice. It's exclamation mark build, like in the title. Punisher Workman. That's why the English accent was confusing you? Yeah, Japanese was like legit, you could say like my third language, but then again like I never really like learned it properly. So English is like kind of my fourth language, you could say, but I mean, since you use like English a lot more than anything else, it's, I don't know, it's more like my second language now. Streaming the other season April Fool's game, you were disappointed. I mean, I did it for the content on it. I didn't do it because I thought it's a good game. I mean, it's like nice to like shit on some games every now and then, right? It's kind of fun. Shitting on Diablo Immortal, for example, was especially fun. Uwu language? Uwu? Nani? Yo, Naomi, welcome. No Diablo Immortal, unsub. I'm from Bavaria, right? So I asked him to stream in the Bavarian accent, basically. Stream of Bayerisch, bitte. I can't, like, no joke, I can't actually speak Bavarian. Some people can, like the people who are like more from the countryside in Bavaria. They also say like they speak Bavarian, right? I don't really speak Bavarian. I mean, sure, I might have still like a small like Bavarian accent, but yeah, I wouldn't really call it Bavarian. Is Diablo Immortal the new Wolfson? Legit, Wolfson is like 100 times better than Diablo Immortal, like I'm not even kidding. Wolfson's like an actual game compared to Diablo Immortal. Like, yeah, Wolfson's like legit way better. Fake Barbarian. Barbarian.
I smell the house alive. The witch gods are united.
I can't speak Barbarian, I'm sorry.
Have you ex?
Welcome.
What was fake Bavarian? Yeah, basically. Basically a fake Bavarian. Okay, we got some... Oh no, these are Molten Claws, never mind. We need Rift Claw Slicers, not Molten Claw Slicers. We need the belt, right? We need the Fire Gargoyle belt, right? This one just some fire. Didn't get it yet. What do we have here though? We have Earth Shattered Threads now. These are pretty nice. Then we have Runeguard Greaves, these are also pretty nice. And we have Mythical Beast Chorus Spoiler Guards. I mean, this is a disgusting pet item. We need Pierce, Poison, and Bleed. Do we actually need that though? We don't need Bleed. Poison. I mean, Pierce is like the thing we need the most, right? 25 Pierce. These have Chaos and Blade, like it's so bad. But it's 5% Physics as well. Oh my god, why is this spell like so overcapped on Chaos and Bleed? I don't get it. These also have Chaos runs. At least they have Vitreous. So I guess you could go for like Poison and Pierce instead of like these Poison Vit ones then. And that could be good, right, actually. That could work, yeah. Let's use these pants instead from now on. Let me just go to the toilet real quick. I just need to pee-poo run. What are you guys saying? Can you explain how seasons work in Ramadan? Is it just a patch or some events? You can check out the ! Season link that Ground Zero already like posted here. It's like a community season thing. Think of basically something like, I don't know, Diablo 3 seasons or like Power of Exile seasons, just like community based. There's like its own, it has like its own launcher, it will have its own ladder, it has its own website, there's gonna be new challenges, like some new endgame bosses, some new other content, new items, right? Yep, there's new stuff, that's fun. And you can also, once the season is done, you can still like play the offline version of that mod, and that will also work. So, like, if you want to like keep on playing the season, basically after the season, you can also do that. Yep. Oh yeah, also the season will have a website-based cloud stash and also softcore trading, right? Maybe? Wilson scammed you, part of your soul died because of that. Yep. Diablo Immortal looks like a game for 14 years old to play for summer. Yeah, that's why I also played it, right? Exactly why I played it, right? Okay, we wanted to play these boots, right? So what do we do here? We equip them, obviously. Then we use the Monk of the Traveler. And what else? Wait, wait, what? How are we losing armor? How the fuck are we losing armor? Because of the increased armor by 8% thing? Oh my god, dude, really? 1374 and feet? Okay, feet would get more armor, but everything else would have like less armor. Oh yeah, and like average armor is lower because feet only have like a 12% chance to get hit on, like to be hit. Let's maybe not change the boots yet then. Let's wait a bit. But these should be good in general, right? They're like generically good boots for sure. Okay, let's go and yeah, just proceed with the Path of Ascension, right? My char looks like a closet edgelord. Yep. Star Wars mask. Confirmed edgelord, indeed. Boba Fett confirmed edgelord. Welcome in, Criblord. How are you doing, man?
I do not know who.
Why is he jumping in place? What is he doing? Okay, kill time on this guy was actually pretty good. Like, he basically died the second he spawned his mobs. That's pretty good. Dodge the clap, please. Right, don't get clapped. I say as I like poured into the clap, right? Trying to find normally priced GPUs. The market should be a lot better now though, right? Compared to last year. Aren't like prices going down right now? Or is it still bad? %20 over starting price. I mean, that's like nothing compared to last year when it was like 100% over starting price, right? So yeah, I mean, it's getting there. At least, it's getting better. Prices are getting lower. That's good. You see 3080s for 800 already as well? Really? If China doesn't start a war in Taiwan, sure. Yeah, oh yeah. Dude, if that happens, like, GPUs are gonna be like... oof. Through multiple roofs. I don't think there's gonna be a war in Taiwan like anytime soon. There was an arcane in there, right? Fuck. I didn't actually manage to burst him down either. Okay, he just shot his projectile against the wall. Should we engage him now? Kill him quick. Yep, nice. Very nice, very nice. Holy, what is this projectile, dude? What the fuck? The projectile had like insane RR on it, I think, with resistance reduction. So I took like way too much damage there for no reason. I mean, there was a reason, but still kinda crazy. I mean, any war always sucks, to be honest. It's just terrible. Is a pet conjurer alright as a starter character to form gear for another character? Or should I go with Death Knight or something entirely different? I mean, pets are fine if you like pets, but if you also like other builds as well that are non-pet, I would probably not play pets as the first character, but rather like as the second character. Because I feel like at least for endgame, pets need gear. But I guess Conjurer still works without gear because you just need like Zarya's pendant and the Bloodsworn Codex and like the rings from maybe Kairos, right? Bloodsworn rings. That's kind of like all you need, right? You can just like play Briarthorn as your main pet. I mean that works, I guess, even SSF, like first character. This guy is freaking fire resistant as well, right, isn't he? I wonder if he has like bonus fire resist gear or not. We can check here in a sec. Prismatic is bonus fire resist, or like bonus elemental resist. Yeah, 41. I mean, it's not that much. Okay, another 32 here. Said like 73, I guess. It's not the most I've seen, but still like noticeable. Yo, welcome back, Hammer. I heck love pets, bad chest. I mean, pets are strong in Grim Dawn though, like they're certainly not weak. Pets are best for exploding. Pet items are best for exploding. Pet items are best combined with dynamite. You're running Barathorn right now, you like it? Yeah, I mean Barathorn is a very nice pet. Like very strong. Is there an arcane in there again? There is, right? There it is. You gotta be really careful with these like arcanes. Hey, living armor, that's a really nice blueprint as well. Really good endgame component. Right there. Yeah, like theme-wise I like the skeletons as well the most, but... Oh right, this guy, right. Father Kynan. Father Kynan ultimate is actually quite the potential rep, so let's go back real quick and... maybe grab like a fire... The thing is like that pot doesn't really help you like that much, does it? Helps like a bit. You just need to like have your classes ready if you're playing hardcore, right? I only have 2 there. I mean, you can't press more than 1 in a build, like in a fight anyway, really. Okay, so what now? We need fire-resistant pots, maybe? Like this one, right? Do we play some Royal Jelly as well? I mean, if you really don't want to die, then you should like use all of these, right? Like, why not, right? Why not? Oh, I didn't get any of those yet? Right, because I didn't do Ancient Grove at all yet. Not even a normal red. What the fuck? Monka. Just have Ascension up, it's gonna be enough.
I am so
Alright, I am sorry, my daddy. My father, Kaiman. But you will have to die now. It's either you or me, right? Either you or me.
I am sorry, my chosen.
Hold it, actually. You have to dodge the kidney stones, right? That he's like throwing out of his belly. The kidney stone, like belly burst. You gotta dodge that one. And then if you move away, right, you have to dodge his jump as well. Holy. There we go. And of course, like, dodge all the fire on the ground. That's like literally everywhere all the time. It's like the sweatiest main campaign fight, I feel like, at least in Ultimate. For sure.
After all these centuries, you serve
Your Sentinel died here, so sad. Yeah, I mean, he's rippy. Like, the Father Khan, that's pretty rippy. You really do have to ready your clusters. Yo, Toma, welcome in. Looks like this build is better than Cyclone. Vigorous of the Aether. The suffix sucks, but yeah, we want this belt, right? We want this belt for sure.
how long?
Rolly killed Kaiman with the Cyclone earlier. Oh, nice. Yeah. So he avenged Ground Zero basically.
Come, little human.
Monka.
I'll
Come, little human. Blast Shield saved him. Yeah, I mean, Blast Shield is just... I mean, I wouldn't say, like, Blast Shield saved him. If you're playing a demo, you always, like, play around having Blast Shield, right? I feel like, at least I do that. Like, you just go ham on demo, and then once you see Blast Shield, you still go ham, and once it's down, that's like when you start playing defensively, right? But as long as you have Blast Shield either up, or like still ready to proc, you don't ever like do anything but go ham. Anyway, alright, let's see how we fare against Korvac. I should have like pressed Ascension right away, right? Alright, stage 1 down, the second like he does meteors, it's not too bad actually. Let's save Ascension for stage 3 now. Because I should have like used Ascension instantly in stage 1. If you do that, you can like use Ascension in stage 2 as well, like instantly. But if you fuck up like I did, then you have to like save Ascension for stage 3 basically, I feel like. There it is. Kinda wanna dodge the spin if possible, right? And when he does the spin attack, that one actually hurts quite a bit. So it's like worth it usually to take a step back, to not get hit by like too much. Oh my god, the meteors though, like when he goes like invulnerable mode and does the meteors, like he hurts so much, dude. Like the meteors hurt so much rather. I kinda just wanna like wait for Ascension now, honestly. Okay, it's up again. Where's he? What's he doing? Oh, he's doing meteors. Okay. Alright, Ascension up. There we go. Yeah, Korvac stage 3 is also a little sweaty, not gonna lie, sometimes. On these SSF builds. But it's fine. It's fine. Like, just play around Ascension, right? No need to, like, die or, like, overcommit. Try to, whenever he does, like, the spin animation, just, like, take a small step back and, like, re-engage, right? And whenever he, like, goes invulnerable and, like, spawns the meteors from the skies, like, just dodge the meteors, right? Like, don't get hit. Just don't get hit, right? Yo, Fromage, welcome on, welcome on. Good afternoon to you. Or good evening, rather.
His count has been...
His count has been crushed, yep.
See anything you like?
Blast Shield Ghoul as well. Correct's easy, you'll be fine. I mean, stage 3, I feel like can still like be a little... Yeah. a little juicy for these like SSF builds. Like well balanced, I would say. Ground Zero was playing Archon, so no Blast Shield. Shaman exclusive skill. But Shaman exclusive is like just damage, right? And stun res. Like, it's not really like tanking us. I wanna check out this other allows Ruby there. More damage equals faster kill. That's true, yeah, that's true. Like, you literally only have to like dodge the very first Kidney Stone burst, and I guess I didn't do that. Alright, let's get rid of Cargon. If you do this quest, right, with the tome in the Oasis, now you have like unlocked the like transmutation, right?
Well, look. Welcome.
Come see what's left of my wares. See you around.
Okay, I need an Arcanum Dust. Kidney Stone attack? Yeah, like his belly burst, right? It's like kidney stones.
See anything you like? See you around.
Okay, we compare DPS here, right? It's more. Okay. So I guess we more equals better, right? It's like a Diablo immortal moment, right? Arrow up. Number goes higher equals equip.
My specialty.
Okay, I mean, ideally you don't want to use Arcane Spark. Like Arcane Spark, you want to use something like
Got any more scrap metal?
Seal of Annihilation, but I mean, yeah, good luck getting that on a build like this early. I can't really play that right now. Why do I have like negative OA? I have like such bad offensive ability right now. It's actually unreal. It's pretty freaking bad. Okay, I need way more offensive ability. How do I get more offensive ability? I need like... well, items to provide offensive ability, obviously, right? Obviously, right. Let's do dungeons, right? I haven't done any dungeons whatsoever so far. We've done Act 6, 7, all the main campaign basically, but we haven't done a single dungeon. Let's do dungeons. OA optional? I mean, DA is kind of optional, but OA certainly is not. I also need to farm this belt, right? Yeah, I need to farm like an, I don't know, aggressive of attack belt or something like that. Let's do SLT first. And whenever you do SLT, you should also do Solar, at least if you want to use his pants as well. Yeah, I mean SLT is gonna be pretty easy, right? Like, you can do SLT at way lower levels as well already. Aggressive GD stash build, yeah, basically. Alright, this guy here. Of corrosion suffix equals acid damage, so it's like trash, right? Even though the prefix wouldn't be that bad, suffix just makes it bad. Feels bad, man. What are things to look out for if I want to start for library farming? I mean, you want to not stand on Aether ground. That's like the prime thing to look out for when you're doing pot library. Yeah, Reaper's legs would also be very nice, but I'm actually friendly with Barrowholm, so I can't do... I can't farm Reaper outside of Crucible or Shadow Realm, and the character's not strong enough for that yet, I would say. And what else? I mean... yeah. But yeah, Reaper's pants would be nice for sure. Also Valbury shoulders would be nice as well. Maybe like farm Pod Valbury until we get to Nemesis with these guys, and then we just like hunt down Valbury for some shoulders. We could do that. Yo, Intrinsic Payload, welcome. Strong enough for SR30, I guess. Once I get my armor higher, yeah. I feel like 1500 armor or like 1700 armor is just not good right now. Like I'm still using like, I don't know, 800 armor gloves. These are like low level, these are low level as well. I mean the chest is also, it's level 92, not level 94, right? Warp of Spin. Wait, I don't have Warp of Spin enabled on my channel, what the fuck? This is bad now. Where can we knock to? So yeah, this is a Warp of Spin build indeed. You're not there yet. You haven't mastered not running into Aether ground so far. And you can try like Pod Valbury on normal difficulty before you wanna try it on like higher difficulties, right? Then at least, well, nothing should be able to kill you except the Aether ground. Aether ground like still always deals like percentage damage of your health, so like it will also kill you normal. But at least like anything else shouldn't really kill you. What do we got? Nothing? Nice. But Flame Keeper's shoulders, I guess. And I also want to start like getting actual fire damage on my gear as well. Like sure, I have like gear right now that fixes resistances and so on, but more damage would always be nice, right? Like more health and more damage especially. And more OA as well, of course. So yeah. I should start looking for... yeah, especially like shoulders as well that have like fire damage. Ah, whoops, yeah, thanks. I forgot about these guys.
Good, you're back.
Ilo been a while. Warpass been all the way.
Yo, semi-casual, welcome back, welcome back. Thanks so much for the resub. Warpass spin indeed. Borpa spin, Borpa spin, Borpa spin. Can somebody in chat like give me the like I don't know 72E link or Franker Z face link for it, so I can just enable it real quick. I still also need to fix my overlay not reading. It can read like Franker Z face and better TTV face emotes, but for some reason it can't read like the 70V emotes yet. I don't know why. You guys will see it in chat, but like it's not gonna work on the overlay. I don't know why. Guess I'm boomer. Wait, no, it's already on my channel. Borpa spin, is it not? Remove. It sounds like remove from the channel. It's already there. It should be already on, is it not? It's just not the overlay that, like, just the overlay doesn't work with that, right? Yeah. I don't know why the overlay doesn't work there. No idea. Okay. Wait, wasn't there a quest from Anastasia as well that I could get? Oh yeah, I already have that, right? Acquire the Fates Untold. Right, okay. Never mind. I have the quest. It's perfect. For that we gotta kill this guy, right? Shade of El Nadra. No need for loot. I have the standard greens disabled now. I'm just looking at blues, purples, and most of ones. Or like double rare preserver stuff as well. Can you even crit this guy? 1.9% chance to crit, yikes. Yeah, this is where you need like more OA. That's so bad. To be like below 10% crit chance slash 100% chance to hit the enemy. Just bad. Just horrible. Hundo Pog. Oh, I left. Oh, I disabled loot in the trap room and I didn't check it. Oops. Oh well. Oops. It's fine. No loot. There's a totem there, right? We're gonna do the totem. Because it's an ancient spirit totem. That should be good. What the fuck? Let me through. Oh my god, the spark again. Come on. Really? Oh my god, come on. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. There we go. Took a while. Yeah, if you have this bug, like just move away a bit and try again, and move away further and try again. It doesn't happen often, but sometimes it does happen, and it's a little annoying. And it seems like an ancient bug, but also like such a cryptic bug. It's like so hard to like reproduce like consistently. It's just random, I don't know. Like the devs themselves don't know what's going on there. Anyway. Alchemos, I mean, just don't stand aside as fire. It's like rhyme fire. At least until you have Ascension up. I don't know why I like started fighting without Ascension. There we go. I did get the Arcanus, right? Okay, perfect. Let's head in the quest to Anastasia then, and she's gonna give us the quest for Bastion of Chaos, right? So let's do that one next. Why not, right? Why not? Before you go to Bastion of Chaos, you really wanna like make sure that you have a skeleton key with you, because you cannot port back inside the Bastion of Chaos, right? So you don't wanna like be stuck inside without a skeleton key. Playing throws his gunshot at Wind Devil and drops the legendary that converts Wind Devil to Aether. What does it convert? Does it only convert to physical, or does it also convert like the code or the lightning? Because if it only like converts the physical or like the cold, then I guess you could still use it. Yo, Atakan, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How's your Diablo Immortal experience going? Are you still playing? You played 5 characters to 30? Yeah. I feel like honestly that's like the best you can do in that game. Like play 5 characters to 30 and then just delete it. Right? It's like if you want to play whatever is like still somewhat enjoyable in that game, just do that and that's it. Because like after 30 it just becomes not worth playing anymore. Yeah, after 30 you gain like no XP. Like, until level 30 it's still like a fine game, and then at 30 like the pay to win grind, or like free to play super grind / pay to win things just like actually start, right? And to be honest, I feel like it would be fine. It would be fine if you do like story blocked behind like doing some greater rifts in between. If like all the other things didn't exist. Like it was like I don't know. I mean, it's probably like bad either way. Even if it wasn't like a pay-to-win game, it would probably still be bad, but as it is, it's like really bad. Pay paladins. And yeah, that's the next thing, like you can't make a clan unless you pay for it, right? Like what the fuck? Like what I did last time on stream was like, what was it, like a warband or something? I have no idea what that really is. It's apparently not like the actual clan thing that you need to do for like to make an actual guild, I think. It's something else, and like you need to actually pay for that. Like at least the creator needs to pay for it. It's so like, what the fuck, dude. So sad, man. Just sad. Adios Ocelot said, are you copying this from like Kerplank's channel? Grandon classes are rather boring because they're tailored to give you everything you need, so defense, damage, utility in one mastery. Some masteries give more of each category and less of other. Titan Quest doesn't do that. Titan Quest has certain specifications for each mastery, so Rogue has damage and utility but no defense. Or defense has utility and defense but really low damage. Nature has tankness and defense, etc. Didn't Kerplank say like the other day when he said like defense is his favorite mastery because like defense has tons of tankiness, but also good damage? Like, isn't like defense like the Warlord of Grim Dawn or something like that? Or Conqueror is the Warlord of Grim Dawn, which is like defense and something else. I forgot. Funny when you try to shit on the game when I express your opinion how insecure can you be, lol. Yeah. Whomst inquired, right? Whomst inquired. I mean, that's sad. I don't know. In general, the problem is like I don't know like Titan Quest Masteries like well enough. From what I've seen, like from what I've played, I feel like some masteries also like give you like the same kind of thing as in Grim like hunting. Was it hunting? Gave you like tons of pierce damage, but also like free poison rest and trap rest and stuff like that. That seems like very Grim Dawn style to me as well. Like giving you like good resistances for one like resistance type and like damage for another. I don't know. I mean, it might be true that like in general like Titan Quest Masteries are like a little bit more specialized than Grim Dawn Masteries, and Grim Dawn Masteries in general try to like support more things all at once. That might be true. But I feel like Anios's opinion was over-exaggerating a bit. And Act 1 is just like lots of, like it's very long, lots of content, you could also say. Like a Titan Quest map is just huge, right? And I mean it's good like for some parts of it, I feel like. Some other parts of the map, at least when I played them, felt a little bit empty compared to Grim Dawn maps. But, I mean... You neither have Grim Dawn nor Titan Quest knowledge, you only have like... like Grim Dawn 1.0 knowledge. Prehistoric Grim Dawn knowledge, right? Titan Quest equals walking simulator. A bit more than Grim Dawn. I had that same feeling as well, yeah. But I mean, apart from that, like Titan Quest is still like a great game. I mean, for its age at least. But it's also grindier. Grim Dawn is like easier to get to max level, easier to get items and so on. Like Titan Quest is grindier for sure. You became the biggest noob in video games, kinda sad. Do you even play LoL still? Like, weren't you like Masters of LoL or something? Or like Diamond 1? Aren't you like actually good at video games, League of Legends at least? What happened to that? And like your 5k PC, is it like your official like retirement PC now? Like I'm retiring from esports and just chilling, playing like chill games. It was kind of similar to me as well, like when like the time I played, for example, League of Legends the most was when I still only had like a laptop. It wasn't even like a special gaming laptop, just like a, I don't know, like some random laptop. And I was like, I don't know, Diamond, whatever it was, like 3 or almost 2 as well, I think, on that game, like not non-gaming laptop. And then I got my PC and I don't know, I actually like played less before. Still too much there. But. Getting 26 years old. Yeah, I mean, for games like League of Legends, I feel like your prime is actually like when you're around like 21 or something like that. And after that, it's just downhill because of like reaction times and everything. Like you actually like reactions just get worse. Like starting at, not sure when exactly, but like around 21 or 22 already. Or 25 at least. Oh my fucking god, dude. I should have not pressed this while the other boss is still there. Oh my... Okay, this is also double arcane with healers. Like, fuck me, dude. This is like such a broken totem. Okay. This totem is like so bad. Holy. You gotta like abuse this, like aggro abuse this, right? Like kill the elites one by one or something. But that was so... And yeah, I mean they also heal when you have like arcanes, they heal. It's so bullshit. Okay, kill this one please. Thank you. Arcane projectile, what the fuck? Like, this guy is an arcane, right? But he can also heal at the same time. Like, what is this, man? Arcanes shouldn't be allowed to heal at the same time. So where's my energy? And then you have like these bullshit mobs with like their minus HP aura as well. This totem is so rippy. Gotta run again. Okay, Arcane is actually dead now. Oh. Yo, Farnsworth, welcome. Valley of the Arcanes, yeah, this is basically Valley of the Arcanes right now. Alright, we did it. Never mind. Another small wave. Okay, totem's done. Now just this boss. Dude, I don't know what's the original boss anymore here. This guy? I guess this guy. Oof, okay. They need to be a 16-year-old retard that lives with their mom, has shit grades in school and just non-stop threaten people in their team. That is peak LOL gaming. I mean, that's part of the experience, yeah, but that won't, like, get you that high necessarily on the game, honestly. But it was only missing time warp? Yeah, exactly. It had, like, the whole package, just needed, like, instead of the vampiric relic, it needed to have, like, a time warp relic, or the swift one, which, like, speeds up all the mobs around him as well. Like, those two would have been, like, absolutely crazy. Time warp or swift. What does time warp do? It has a acceleration passive, like the mob itself is a little bit quicker, like does everything quicker, casts quicker and so on. But it also has like a deceleration, like a slow aura around it. So like it slows your movement speed, your attack speed, your casting speed. It's one of the most annoying ones. And also it has like spells that can petrify you. So you can also get petrified by time warped. Yep. Most people would argue that time warp is worse than arcane. I mean, arcane is like probably worse if you're like a new player, because like you're not used to dodging that projectile. But once you like get used to dodging the arcane projectile, arcanes are kinda not that hard anymore. You just need to like dodge the projectile and that's it, right? Whereas time warp are like always annoying. But you can't like dodge the projectile at all. The only thing that you... What the fuck? The only thing that you can do is you can, well, like nullify the aura on the Time Warp if you're an Arcanist. But if you're not an Arcanist, then you can't do anything, right? These guys are so annoying, right? They have like 30% resistance reduction and like Bloodsworn Curse on top. Like, they can make you take so much damage because of all of their resistance reduction that they have. Like, look at this 52 bit damage, bit resistance rather. What am I saying? It's crazy, right? It's just crazy. Just crazy. And yeah, Swift has like an aura that doesn't like not only speeds up itself, but also like all mobs around him. So it will like make arcanes and so on, also like cast their projectiles, I think, quicker as well and stuff like that. It's kinda annoying. Bastion of Chaos is unironically like pretty hard for fireballs because like Chthonians have generally high fire resistance, right? Time Warp and Heater on top, yeah. Yeah, Ulo Devotion does nullify. You can use Ulo Devotion on non-Arcanas as well, if you want to. I feel like it's usually not quite worth it, but in some situations it might be nice. Most new players died to Arcane without a clue why they died. Yeah. It's usually kind of hard to like spot the projectile. At first, that's true. Also, yeah. Like, losing your buffs is something that new players also don't necessarily detect that easily. It would be nice if you had like some audio feedback as well. Like, GRIMTOOLS actually like gives you audio feedback, right, when you get arcaned. However, the GRIMTOOLS audio is kind of cringe. But I feel like, yeah, it having like audio feedback on hit would be very nice. Like arcanes in general. Not necessarily the same sound as GRIMTOOLS sounds, but some sound that like fits the game would be very nice. Because like it wouldn't make it easier to dodge the projectile, but it would make it easier for new players to understand that something happened, right? And right now I feel like that's the only problem with Arcane. Like, Arcanes are actually fine, apart from them being like unintuitive or like hard to understand for new players. And that would make it like easier for new players to like understand the mechanic. Having like audio feedback on top. GI saved you many times, yeah. Yo, Atlantic, welcome. You would suggest something like nuclear alarm to make sure the player gets the seriousness of a threat. Your mod monk died to Grava because he didn't know he can dispel as well. Yep. Does it even have like any sound attached to it by default? Like any at all? You're currently playing our reckoning with 0 last skill or health regen, like no healing at all. Physical hour reckoning. How do you not die then? Just Dryad? Dryad healing? Arcanes are really annoying if you can't single them out. Yeah. It's like a timing game, right? You need to like know the cooldown, or like get a feel for the cooldown and then play accordingly. In general, I like the arcane game in this game because like the game doesn't have enough of those mechanics that you have to like dodge. I feel like so. Arcanes are nice. The game's better with arcanes than with art, I think, but. This guy has some serious resistance reduction as well, and that's fine for fire because we have like a shit ton of fire overcap. However, his physical damage is still gonna hurt a shit ton, right? And we also deal like no damage to him because he's like super fire resistant, which is really annoying right now. So this will have to be like a run around in circles for quite a bit kind of kill. Oh my fucking god, dude. I got hit by both of the waves. Okay. He also had like a sick physical damage dealing cleaver. Like this is literally like him dealing more damage than like with almost any other weapon. Like look at this, right? Superior Fervor. Like plus 352 physical damage, 10% chance of extra physical damage, and like flat physical damage on top of like the weapon already having like up to 511 physical damage. This thing like hurts way too much. Holy. This boss is Psycho, and 1.0 he just killed Borathorn, yeah. Yeah, okay, in general, I mean, this kind of build, right, because it's like fire build, it's melee, and if you have as much, like, or like as low armor as I do right now, and as low OA as well as I do, Shar'Zul is a real challenge, and this build is objectively not Shar'Zul ready to be honest right now. You need to farm more than this. You need, like, especially higher armor. You want higher OA to crit him properly. I mean, ideally also more Fizziness. And on top of that, I also got like kind of unlucky, right, with him wielding Superior Fervor. Like that's just giga damage that he's dealing there. So I guess we should like take a small break here from doing dungeons, even though I'm like supposed to go into Valbury next, and instead farm a bit maybe, right? Maybe even like keep this one, I don't know. I mean, to play it yourself on Force Wave, it doesn't have enough like casting speed though, does it? Not sure. Yeah, bear works like, oops, I got Sadina's memento. If you get this by accident like I just did right here, don't sell this item, you need this for local secret questline, right? Don't sell it, you need it for local questline. Let's put it in the stash right now. There we go. Because I will need this later for local. Okay.
See anything you like?
Okay, let's start out by farming some gargoyles, I think.
It's good use.
In Eldritch Gate, like behind Eldritch Gate Rift. Yeah, the bear works like the Wendigo devotion.
After all these centuries, you serve to show their faces. How long did they think they should last?
They should just like give it a 1 second cooldown. Star out of Scottish Runes. I mean, that's, I guess, usable, right? It's not aggressive, but fine, right? Definitely fine. Even really good pierce to fire conversion. Holy, oh yeah, this is pretty good. Just get it, right? Just get it. How long do you usually level up Force Wave? With Force Wave, I'm doing Avenger Water. You basically play Force Wave until you have the full Avenger set. Like level 100 full Avenger set. Or like at least all the way to level 94, I think.
Got something you need stashed.
Unless you get like a really good Troll Bone Crusher, right? If you get like this weapon with like insane affixes, or maybe like a Gut Smasher as well, then you can play like Savagery already. But other than that, just stick with Force Wave. Okay, what else do I need to change here? So this one got me like more armor, right? More armor, more Pierce Rest, more Elemental Rest. No offensive ability there, right? No offensive ability. Let's run the pants again, right? I need better pants. Yeah, I really like the Promise Strike and Force Wave changes. I honestly like it's gonna be pretty nice, I think. At the very least, like they're interesting. You got a really good Obsidian Cleaver as well. Well, yeah, okay, then just play Force Wave. Yeah. Are there like good two-handed weapons that have like huge internal trauma damage, by the way? Because the percent weapon damage is mostly strong for two-handers, right? And Sword and Board Shield Force Wave was already like, I think, fine. Like Targo set, for example, and that's getting like buffed as a side effect. But the buff is like more noticeable for two-handers, right? Actually. So to like abuse the high weapon damage on it, you would need to have like a two-hander that also has like huge flat internal trauma damage maybe. Rime Frost of Attack. I mean, of Attack is a way, right? And Rime Frost is Aether resistance. It's also like cold damage. That's like whatever. But you gain Aether, we lose Vit. Okay, Aether for Vit traded. Trading Aether for Vit. Where do you get Pierce Vitality again? Isn't it like one of these factions? Might be, right? Might be. What will they change? They will basically make Force Wave, Promise Strike have more damage with cooldown, and like the same damage without cooldown. Right, which faction is it here? Is it this one?
See anything you like?
It is actually Solar. Okay,
See you
lucky.
around.
Lucky, lucky.
See anything you like? Iron well spent.
So I wanna go one more of these, and then actually you wanna go this. Yep. Yep. Okay, this is also an armor upgrade, right? Because this was a level 94 item, not level 84. Did we lose HP? A tiny bit. I mean, that's fine, I think. And yeah, we also gained offensive ability, that's like more important. Like almost 100 OA. That is super good actually, super good to have. Can you do cooldown Force Wave as a starter?
Let's take a look, shall we?
I mean, you can, but it's worse than spamming, I think, early on. At least like early on, like spamming is always gonna be stronger, I think. Just because of like how the game works and the skill works. Which shoulders can I farm, or like which gloves can I farm? I could create like Justice gloves, right?
Safe storage, no questions.
Oh yeah, Valbury, right? I mean, I guess I wanna do Hot Valbury after all now. I kind of don't have a single cluster there. Let's do one Warden's Lab run, maybe I get like one cluster. In general, like if you want to farm Aether crystals, right, then Warden's Lab, oh, there we go, there's one cluster. Warden's Lab is like the best place to farm Aether crystals if you need like Aether crystals for farming. Just like do Warden's Lab, make this underground transit stuff. Like port to Warden's Lab and then like go back. Right. It is by far the quickest way to get Aether crystals. Yo, 6-star sedan, welcome. And Spice Weasels here as well, welcome. Alright, we got one cluster, I mean that's enough I guess. We need one more key though, red skeleton key. Yeah, Warden's Lab, Lower Crossing, Kaizog, Coven Foothills. Yeah, like you can farm here as well and here as well.
Got any wall scrap metal?
Yep. Okay, skeleton key. Let's put the cluster here again. When is this patch you speak of gonna hit? I'm actually currently playing on it right now. Right? It's like a beta public beta patch, basically. Which has been in public beta for like 3 or 4 months already. It would actually come out in June though. It would actually happen in June. So yeah, like this month. Yo Marcus, welcome, welcome. Could also play these, right? These shorter pants aren't too bad either, really. Yeah, pretty fine. What does my current shorter piece give me? Elemental Rust, Bleed Rust, Lightning Rust. New one is gonna give me Pierce, Fire, Lightning. So no cold. Which is like the one I have the least of. I mean, I have like way too much elemental in general though. So this is basically just of vitality. Is it more health than my current ones though? It's like 100 more health. And will be like 70 more armor. We're gonna get something better than useless prefix though, right? Pretty sure. Actually, it's more than just 70 more armor, because this one has also like percent armor on it, right? Yeah, percent armor. Just gonna like do all these crystals here. Because why not, right? You always want some crystals, you always want clusters. Too many mobs attack me all at once without ascension up. Could really feel that. Where am I going? Getting lost in Pod Valbury? What the fuck? Yo, Ground Zero, welcome back. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna like do actually low card today. Like this character still needs to certainly get some upgrades, right? I also have like minus armor because of exposed. Exposed is really bad to have on this character, I feel like. I think the modifiers are gonna change inside though, so we're hopefully not gonna have exposed inside this dungeon as well. Back but not missed, wow. Okay, we have minus HP instead. And enemies are time warped. I kinda don't like that. But oh well. He will just be lurking until this character dies. Wow. Okay. Ethereal ASMR. Yeah. Yeah, the ethereal sound effects are pretty cool though, that's true. They're pretty good. $250k TPS, what the fuck? I don't really feel like that though. It's mostly because of my OA like being terrible, right? Like I don't crit really that well. Okay. What the fuck? What hit me for like that much? Death, yep. Just get more away. Yeah, just get it, lol. Indeed, indeed. Just get it. Rage Hulk charge like always looks so funny. I don't know. They are the real boss of this gym, I guess. What is our season 3? Build isn't good unless it has at least 3.5 KOA. Yeah. The best part is that the zone before it get in, you think Flashbox it's called? All the moaning and people suffering, so smooth, so soothing, yeah. Yeah, it's like proper ASMR right there, right? Oh, you should like generally like not miss out on these watchers, you should like kill them for the belts, right? But then again, do you really need to do that in this character? Like they drop an Arcana's belt, a Demo belt, and a... I need to kill this guy there, what the fuck? Why did he spawn here? Okay, never mind. Okay, we're going back after all then. Yeah, it's a Demo belt and an Arcana's belt and a Shaman belt, so I'm none of those classes. So killing those guys isn't really like a priority on this build in general, but we can still go back because the quest mob spawned behind the Watcher. Oh, they're summoning the Abomination as well. Why are they all like standing on 8th ground now? Holy. Oh, says a mirror, really? I've never fought this guy in like quite some... I mean, I have fought this guy, but like I haven't fought this guy in quite some time. Yo, good night, Landspeaker. Take care, man. Thanks for being here today. Good night, good night. Sorry, I'm kind of like bad with reading chat right now. Trying to not die. What do you think about like the super bosses from last season? Do you think any of them need like some balance tweaks? For anybody who like played season 3, do you think they need like balance tweaks? I can think of 2 that might need balance tweaks. In my opinion, at least. You didn't play enough season 3, you can't tell. Yeah, I had 2 things. I had either Garios away in the A, maybe being like a tad too high, and then Galacross, the last buff he gets at like 20%, it's just too much absorb or something. Or whatever he gets again. I think those 2 are like a little bit, but the others are fine. In my opinion. Yeah. It was like one of the ways to like try to balance this, but I think it hurts Pierce as well. And Pierce is like not that strong. Physical is getting nerfed like actually next patch, so. Chill out. What is this, Ram Ranch? Okay. There's another Watcher here, isn't there? There he is, Watcher Igral. Another pathetic Watcher. Yeah, we do have that. I mean, I don't know how I feel about like adding mutators to like the super bosses. I think those are fine without mutators. But yeah, mutators will still be there for like the dungeons. Skating dungeons at least. Let's check out if this guy has like some nice shoulders maybe. Right, Vigorous of the Aether. Nope. 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 What the fuck is this? Vigorous of Scorching on these ones? I mean, they're like low armor though, like these are all low armor, it's kind of like the problem. You really don't want to use too much caster gear, to be honest, on a build like this. And one or two pieces might be fine, but not like... not too many in general. By the way, when it comes to armor as well, I was thinking about like one way to make like non-MI greens stronger again. Just like the standard like white base items, you know? And I feel like one of the ways would be to give like the white items higher armor, like just higher base armor values than like basically any other item in the game. At least on the level 94 versions. Not necessarily before that, because like before that it's gonna like just make leveling easier unnecessarily. But like for endgame. Because right now like you never ever use them, right? Like why would you use them ever? Like higher armor values aren't gonna like make them super OP, just like a tad stronger. You actually dropped 2 pieces, upgrade pieces, while watching my stream. Nice, nice. Yeah. Yeah, you don't only get Ugdom Blooms while watching my stream, but also upgrades confirmed. Drops enabled, yep. Exactly. Does getting a tier 3 sub increase your chances more? Of course. You can confirm. Gotta get your mom's credit card, hold on. Alright. I mean, tier 1 is like 10% better drop chance, right? Prime is like 8% better drop chance. Tier 2 is 50% higher drop chance, and tier 3 is like 25% higher drop chance, right? Like better drop chances. That's how it works, right? Holy. Like, you don't need Diablo Immortal to pay, right? You could just pay without playing Diablo Immortal as well. That is a good decision. Like, the game only exists between level 1 and 30, and like between level 1 and 30 it's not like that great of a gameplay, and like after 30 it's just like a gacha game, I don't know. These guys are at least easier than Shar'Zul, right? Shar'Zul is like pretty damn hard compared to these guys, to be honest. These guys have resistance reduction and like damage reduction on their abilities there, but in general, like Shar'Zul is just like way stronger than this. What am I doing? What the fuck? I don't know. Hello? Mythical Omen. I wanna say 3 by 1, right? Okay. +5 damage on shoulders. I mean, if it was like a ice hockey game or a, I don't know, like American football game, it would make kind of, probably would make sense, right? But
Come see what's
in an RPG like Diablo, like, I don't know about that. Warding of the Fox. Oh yeah, these are also really good. Why didn't I check these out on the vendor? What am I doing? So we got Menacing a Readiness. It's actually not the worst, right? That is actually not that bad. Hysteria has fire and chaos damage, but converts fire to chaos. Like, what the fuck is this bait, dude? Why is it like that? What the fuck? Demolitionists of Decay. Hey, look at us, we got the sign of Screaming Whale. I mean, Veil. This is the sign of all the Diablo Immortal whales that didn't get the item they wanted from the loot boxes, right? Feels bad, man.
safe storage, no question.
We also got a Mark of Divinity. That's a really, really good hardcore item, to be honest, in general. I mean, they literally are, yeah. Whales are ruining games, and game developers as well. They're like corrupting everybody. It's so retarded now, I don't know. Do people actually play Diablo Immortal? Yeah, some people do. I feel like I've actually seen like at least 2 streams where the streamer said like the game is not that bad, it's kind of fun. And those streamers were both main Diablo 3 streamers. I'm not surprised, actually. I'm not surprised Diablo 3 players like Diablo Immortal. Have I tried playing Grim Dawn with a Steam controller? I haven't yet, no. I've tried it with an Xbox controller at one time. It's not bad, actually. Like, controller is pretty good in Grim Dawn. But I personally just prefer like mouse and keyboard for ARPGs, but you can very much use the controller here, yeah. I've been thinking of playing it, but not sure it provides any benefits over keyboard mouse. Yeah, I mean, if Thomas here in chat, like he plays the game pretty much exclusively on controller nowadays, there are no really like any benefits playing this with a controller over like keyboard and mouse. I mean, why would there be, right? It would just be like an unfair like pay-to-win advantage, kind of. Except that you can like make yourself more comfortable while playing the game, right? And yeah, you can definitely do that. Like controller support is, as far as I know, pretty good actually. And I mean, as far as I can tell from like the limited time that I've played it as well with the controller. Do I want to use this one? What does it give me? Like Chaos and Bleeders on top? The two that are like absolutely useless for me. This one is Warding of the Fox, so like instead of... Okay, I mean, this chest piece is really, really good, right, as well. Like this gives you like % armor, this one gives you like % armor. Like they're both like really, really good. The problem is I would need additional stun resistance on this, right? Otherwise it's kind of like not good enough. And then these are... they're kind of good. The problem is like my Iron Reckoning points aren't there without like with these gloves, right? So I'm gonna like put these gloves to stash because like once I get like wider on shoulders,
Safe with me. Promise.
we can use those different gloves, right? Some people play Genshin unironically. Yeah, they do. That's true. Some people do indeed, yeah. some people do. What is my status with these guys? Hated. I kinda wanna, unironically, farm more Port Valbury.
Let's take a look, shall we?
Because there I can get, well, maybe a better chest or better shoulders, and also I can farm Infamy. And then I can spawn Valduran, and then we can kill Valduran for his, like, for the actual good shoulders, right?
Safe storage, no question.
Oh yeah, also I wanted to like get different boots, right? Probably not these, because like I don't need the resistances, but like this one maybe? Has like Vitality, Chaos, Elemental. The problem was the percent armor, right? On these, yeah. Can I craft stone plate greaves? Or did I still not get the recipe?
More scrap metal.
Yo, Loki, welcome. I can't craft them. Mythical Sand Reavers? Oh yeah, I did actually get them. And they have +2 hour reckoning, right? What's the goal of the final build? Crucible bottles passes R? Just the same as with all of these like solo set 1 builds for now, which is just kill. Oh yeah, these are amazing. Holy shit, I actually forgot these exist. Which is just like kill Okar and like do all main campaign content and so on. Would like to request the contrary of a momentary exacerbation of formal neutral property induced by geological or vital survival factors of turtles found in fractional bifurcations of or water-washed beings reported by Redbird portals. Resultados de Total Show. I mean, the original was probably in Portuguese, right? The problem is the translation is not really good enough. I'm sorry, I don't understand anything. Welcome, Christianov, but yeah, I'm sorry. Like, I really cannot understand anything that the translator is trying to say there. If I was able to, then I would answer you, but as it is, I can't really help you, to be honest. I'm sorry. Do a reverse Google Translate now? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry, I can't help you. Let's get one Pierce Poison, one here, right? Actually, there's like 2 Pierce Wit here right now. And I think we could like get rid of another Pierce. Do I play one Pierce Poison from like the Black Legion? Or do I just craft like another Ugnenborg leather? That could be fine too, honestly, instead of applying this. Dude, Sand Reaver Bracers are such RNG though, like, getting these is crazy good, right? I mean, oh well. It's almost like unethical, to be honest. Look at this dude playing a video game. Yo, Envy, welcome. Congrats on your housing, by the way. Congrats on having a roof above your head that's your own and not on fire. $3 KDA, 280 KDPS. I mean, that's not bad, right? Problem is away still. Away is kinda bad. And, I mean, now I could just like use whatever shoulders I want to, right? I can just like use menacing or readiness now, right? Sure. Lose 900. Health there. Or we use these. Nah, we need away, right? We need away, like badly. Yeah. Of readiness is away and A. So that's good. Also, like, this is more armor than this, right? Yeah. It's pretty good armor, actually. So many resistances. Yeah, just max them out. So we're losing Bleedras once again. That's fine. We need a second skilled hide, right? Okay, let's put this one like in here. And then I do have another scaled hide, I think, that I made earlier. There we go. And now let's get another Salah's blood binding.
I'll give you a good price for what I've got left.
This one here, right? Yep. When you drop dead, yeah. We're cleaning the new place, then you get gotta make your assignments for your students. Alright. Soon, TM. Envy stream soon, TM. And we're all looking forward to it, for sure. Maybe you have some time to play the league at some point. Whenever, like, you got your real life sorted out, I guess. Pierce Vit is like the only thing I'm using right now, right? Yeah, I mean, I do need the Vit, I guess, kinda. What do I do now? Do I farm the chest? Do I try Ancient Grove? I mean, the build is overall looking pretty good now. I just need like higher armor on the chest ideally, like the same chest, just like higher armor on it. Or like more stun res. And I kinda should use these boots after all. The problem is like my bleed and... Actually, yeah, it's mostly bleed rust actually. I mean, this could be fixed with like poison pierce instead of poison bit. And then what? We need like bleed rust, right? What about the Ravager stuff? What does Ravager's augments give me? No mythical worm scale? I do have them, but are they actually good? I don't know. And yeah, they give me like stun rust, but other than that... What do they do for Sentinel? I mean, yeah, also fire damage, but... eh. The target item draws for this build? Just a set? I don't even think so. This is by Terra to resistance. Eh. Okay, there's bleeding rust here, okay. Wait, which other augment is there as well? Isn't there one that has like bleed and bit or something? Like bleed and something else, hybrid. Let's see real quick here, bleeding resistance. Because I will definitely need to use Mark Traveler. Like I need slow rest, right? I mean, rather even the movement speed is more important, to be honest. What's my slow rest? Actually, I don't need slow rest at all. If I don't need slow rest, but I need only movement speed, I might as well just craft the Mark of Mogjogan, right? Mark of Mogjogan, there it is. Because Mark of Mogjogan gives you more movement speed and also health on top, right? If you don't have maxed out like slow rest, then you should, I think, still use Mark of the Traveler. But as it stands, I don't need it, right? So there is Wit Bleed from Mammoth. Yeah, let's take that one. Wit Bleed from Mammoth resistance. That should be good. The amount of times you had to explain the difference between local variables and like member variables is insane. Yeah.
See anything you like?
I probably need you to explain some stuff to me as well in Lua. Because, I don't know, I'm like kind of hard stuck sometimes. A bit bigger. So what do we have here? What was it? Pierce Wit? Yeah, we go Pierce Poison on those, right? Also, you thought your reading comprehension is bad? I mean, I think it's like different when you're streaming. Like when you're streaming, like reading comprehension like always goes down when you're streaming. It's like the same for me as well, honestly. Like streaming and reading is just not, it just doesn't work. Oh no, this is a bit, oh, what am I doing? It's like it's the wrong one as well. I need the one from Black Legion, right? Never touched Lua, but should be simple enough. Can you use raw pointers in Lua? I don't know what raw pointers are. I have no idea about like programming. What's a raw pointer?
Come see what's left of my wares.
Dude, I did like some Python at some point ago, but like, I mean, like 10 years ago rather. But I have like legit no idea about like programming, to be honest. Like I have never like properly learned programming. What are raw pointers? What are you pointing at? I need to do a freaking like Black Legion quest, right? Because like bounty, because I did the Outcast quests, right? Access the memory address of variables directly. Right. Can you try explaining again? Dude, like, you need to explain like I'm 5 to me when it comes to programming. I think like Stan sometimes is also like not like this, like how does he not get it? Whenever like I'm asking him some stuff. Pointers are badass. Pointers suck. Fuck you. Wow, this got like personal real quick, dude. Holy shit. Alright, let's not die here, right? Let's not die to Aether Ground. Okay, Pog, we survived. How can you hate direct control of memory? Go. What the fuck? I don't trust myself, let alone anybody else, to muck around with direct memory. Only if you're bad. Nice scripting. Scripted. Let's go back here. Alright, back to Revered. Let's go and get... Doesn't the what I'm looking for, right? Don't sell these boots, maybe. And let's put these onto... here. And here. And now, how does it look like? Ah, it's alright now, I guess. I guess we could like go one lower even. But I mean it's also fine, I guess. Okay. Should we still farm for Valbury? I mean, yeah, we wanna get the shoulders right. Like, we wanna get wider on shoulders eventually. So, yeah, we should probably do pot Valbury again. Or maybe like do these side quests at some point in this century, right? Let's do this one real quick here with Graves' letter, right? You tried getting back to Grim Dawn. You don't like his Fabric anymore. Freeze Weekend didn't finish the story, what should I do? Most fun class? I mean, do we want to be a caster? Do you want to be a tank? Do you want to be a pet build? Depends what you want to play. Do you want to play with guns? There are many, like, I don't know, like, it's always like so hard to give you a proper answer when it comes to like what's the most fun, right? Because fun is always subjective. Spin to win can be fun. Casters can be fun. The most, I mean, okay, what is the most fun class to me? I mean, Sentinel was pretty fun for sure. And then, I mean, Spellbreaker was also kind of fun for me though. But I played it like with Shadow Strike focus and not like so much as a caster. I think Demolitionist was like lots of fun as well with like all the bombs. Yeah, like, I mean, a Sorcerer was also fun for me if you wanna play like a fire caster. Warlord. Just play Warlord. I mean, if you never wanna die, I guess Warlord is like never a bad choice if you don't wanna die at all, right? I mean, you can die with any class, but... You can also try Spellbinder. You want like an Aether caster. And I assume you generally want like rotation based casters. So yeah, like maybe a Sorcerer is not bad at all. I mean, Spellbinder is really hard to play. So maybe Sorc is better. Or play like a Druid maybe, like a Chosen Skyshard Druid. I don't know if you liked Chosen Skyshard or not, since you played a Spellbreaker. Like if you like actually tested it out properly. Spellbreaker is too squishy, that's the problem. Can't properly feel AOM. Like you don't even get to Ashes and you just die. Yeah, I mean, Spellbreaker is kind of like hit and run. For the most part, you can't really like face tank stuff that well. If you wanna, yeah, if you wanna be tankier, just play like a soldier maybe. Like soldiers are like strong to like just like start playing the game. Force save is like good damage and just like naturally tanky. But yeah, I mean, I know you generally don't like warriors, you'd rather like casters, so... I mean, Arcanist is the class you want to play, but maybe like not Nightblade secondary. Maybe you want to play like Shaman secondary, or... Yeah, try Demolitionist maybe as well. I know like Demolitionist looks like it's just using guns and so on, but you can just play it as like a grenade caster kinda. Just throwing bombs and grenades. It's basically like, imagine them being fireballs instead, you know, or like meteors instead, and it's like the same playstyle kind of. You're playing Spellbreakers, you're doing spells and not running around waiting for cooldowns. Like, yeah, I mean... That's fine as well. Oh my god. It's fucking Gravathul? No. We're not doing Gravathul on this guy. Don't do Gravathul if you're like just level 100 in hardcore with this character. Like, Grava is very fire resistant and has like basically arcane projectiles on crack. You're just gonna die too, honestly. Like, you're just gonna die. Don't do it. Don't do Grava. Don't do Grava this early. How am I already like... I mean, Nemesis with Chthonians even? What the hell? I actually am. How am I Nemesis with Chthonians but not like with Ethereals? I guess it's because I farmed the Cleaver so much, right? Like these slices rather. And I did that at the Chaos Rift, right? That's probably why. Why the Chthonians already hate me so much. Grava's Gigatroll. I mean, he's fine once you like have your gear and so on, but like right now it's just like, no, don't do it. And yeah, like him being, if he wasn't so fire resistant, I would actually try him out now as well, but he's just like super fire resistant. So if this was like, I don't know, like a lightning build or something else, I would just like try to fight him, but as it stands, I won't. Just want this guy's quest item and then I'm like out of here. And he's getting healed, what the hell. By his minion sign. Still annoying. Yeah, Melee Spellbreaker doesn't need to wait that much, but he's also... I mean, you're like more in the danger zone compared to like if you're playing a caster, right? Grava isn't even that bad if you don't eat his balls. Yeah, but like in that level and like... I would have to like clear basically the entire level first. To make sure that I don't run into Gabal Thund at the same time, right? The other Chthonian there. And then also would have to like make sure to... I don't know. It's just gonna like also be a slog like kill time wise because yeah, he's just very fire resistant. His fumble is annoying too. Can our Reckoning fumble though? I don't think our Reckoning can fumble, right? It's just a channeling ability. Yo, Neomort, welcome. Need to learn his telegraph? Yeah, it's like the classic like casting telegraph from these like Rodocks. It's the same animation like the arcane Rodocks using their like arcane projectiles as well. Same animation. How are you doing, Neomort? But yeah, you could also like try respecting your Spellbreaker first about like trying different skills. There are multiple ways to like play every single mastery in this game, or like every single class in this game, so... I mean, yeah, either try like a new build or like a new class, or like try respecting your current one first. Stoneplate Waste Guard, I mean that's not the Stoneplate Greaves, is it? It certainly is not. Insomnia? I feel you. I have Insomnia like literally every time Ground Zero streams as well. And then he cures it. He's good, man. Spare Scorched Plating.
I hope you're ready to write the next.
Alright, we got this clue, right, got that clue. And we also did this quest, right? Yep. Very nice, very nice, very nice. You also get a free weapon here from her, right? The Blaze Heart. Which generally is not a bad item, honestly, like it's really good. It's just, yet again, that the Rift Claw Slicers beat us by, well, quite a bit, right? Okay. I mean, I could also just do like Ancient Grove now, right? For 20 Blaze Hearted. Yep. Okay. I'm getting like too many items, dude. What the hell?
Keep an eye on this. I'll give you a good price on what I've got left. Iron well spent.
Oh yeah, I also didn't do this quest yet, actually. The Circles quest. Dude, last night we had a fucking mosquito though in the bedroom, and it's fucking annoying. That was super annoying. Holy. That was so bad. Mosquitoes, yikes. Like, it only needs one. Like, one is already like annoying enough for it. bed sheet on my chair. It's actually a towel. It's a roomy towel. Was it like, shut the fuck up, Kerplunk. You're eating and we watch while you eat. Wait, you're watching Twitch, you're watching my stream, like, with your wife together right now? Hog? Open up. Cool. Yo, Monkey Town, welcome. Can you ask me something? Sure. Yeah, feel free to ask anything. Yo, dying hermit, how you man? Welcome, welcome. Knusperkamerad. It's been a while. I've heard that word, honestly. It's been a while. How are you, man? Welcome, man. Is there a specific thing you focus on when stacking damage? Kinda lost. I mean, you want... Okay, generally, right, you just want to put like skill points for your main damage ability, right? Like for example, right now I'm using our Reckoning, right? So the best way to scale the damage of this is to just like get more skill points for the skill, right? Then you need to like try to ideally like convert the damage type of your main damage ability to one damage type, right? If it's not already like one damage type by default. And then you want just like percent damage to your corresponding damage type. And then you want to either get attack speed or casting speed, depending on like what your like ability scales with, right? Or like cooldown reduction if it's like a cooldown skill. And then you want skill modifiers, of course, on gear as well, right? For example, like this Rift Claw Slicer gives me like additional fire damage to our Reckoning. And then on top of that, you want to get like resistance reduction to that damage type. Like for example, I'm playing fire right now, so getting Eldritch Fire, which like has 23% fire resistance reduction, or Elemental Storm, which has like 32 resistance reduction, or Oathkeeper's Celestial Presence, which has 30% elemental resistance reduction, Occultist's Vulnerability, which has 26% resistance reduction. Like all of these are basically like mandatory for a fire damage Sentinel right now. And you want all of that, and then you also want offensive ability to at least be high enough so that you always have 100% chance to hit, which will translate to around 10% chance to crit. And if your build is like more crit focused, like for example all physical or pierce builds, then you want this to be even higher. Or if you have like high percent crit damage, either globally through gear or like through castles on your sheet over here. 51%, it's actually not too bad. or you have high crit damage like built into the skill already. I'm reckoning has none of that. But if you're, for example, playing like Doombolt, right, this has like built-in crit damage, so like it scales with offensive ability better than some other skills might. Yeah, also like Salvor usually like knows what he's saying as well, so just like read what he said as well. You were focusing on bleed first and trauma. Yeah, yeah, you don't want to like spread yourself too thin, or like too wide. You want to kind of like try to streamline your damage. Okay, here we want to buy like these ointments, like Elixir of the Drangulas, Giga Broken. So we want that, right? And maybe some living rings. No, they're not really good here. These weapons can be like very good for other builds, but not for this build, so I'm not gonna like check them out properly here. I mean, there's some like hybrid damage builds. Especially if you want to do bleed, like bleed is often like combined with either physical or pierce. But generally you want to try to like deal with one of those. And there's some others like some Trojan builds can go cold and lightning together. But generally you always want to like try to streamline your damage towards like only one damage type. Yeah, also most hybrid builds like I said have like one main damage type and like one secondary damage type. And you generally still like just try to like get as much damage as possible to your main damage type. Yep. Yeah, the problem with bleed in general is like it's only a dot. There is no flat damage component attached to bleed at all. Like pierce is not the flat damage of bleed, for example. They don't like scale together. So why did the crab run away, by the way? Where did it go? So yeah, it's a little hard to like sometimes build bleed builds because you cannot leech off dots in this game, right? You can only leech off the flat damage or like ticking flat damage, which is not the same as dots actually. So yeah, bleed builds very often actually need like a secondary like flat damage type that's not bleed to like not die, to leech in some way. Or you're just like trying to get health regen or like active healing abilities and not so much like lifesteal. Yeah, that's true as well. Yeah, Sabor, yeah. What Sabor says, like when we mean like one damage type, for example, when we say fire, we mean fire and burn together. Like they're like apart from. Okay, that's actually kind of confusing as well, Grim Dawn. Like for example, if you have fire to, or like I don't know, like acid to fire conversion, that means that it will also convert the dot to burn, right? Like it will convert poison to burn, right? If you have like acid to fire conversion, it will not only convert the flat acid to fire, but also convert the poison to burn damage. Also, if you have like minus fire percent resistance reduction, this will also make your burn damage deal more damage. However, percent fire damage, right? Percent fire damage here will only scale your flat fire damage, whereas burn damage is scaled by percent burn damage. So that's kind of confusing sometimes, maybe. But yeah, I mean, you get used to it at some point. And this is like where people then usually think, well, bleed is the dot of, I mean, like, bleed is the dot of pierce, right? So people like sometimes pick Assassin's Mark, thinking that like minus pierce resistance reduction would also like make the enemies bleed more. But like pierce and bleed is not connected. For bleed you need this one. You need rend for bleed, and that's for pierce, because pierce is not bleed and bleed is not pierce, right? Like one of the like situations where it can get like really confusing. Am I slowed or something? Yeah, I am. I was like, why is my character so slow? But it's because of the mutator. Makes sense, makes sense. Alright, there's like a hidden area over here, right? Where was it again? Across the stump here, across the tree. Some chests here, right? Some loot. Always worth it to like go here once, because there's like one-shot chest here as well, and also you get totally normal dawn shard here. If you're playing dual wield Blade Master, the easiest way to build them is I think just pierce damage. And pierce has like its own mechanics kind of in a way, right? Like whenever a weapon says like % armor piercing, right? I don't actually have one right now here, but whenever a weapon has like % armor piercing, right? That means that like it will convert all the physical damage by the percentage that it has armor piercing, right? To pierce damage for all skills that have % weapon damage, right? And you can increase that by using the Blades of Nadan. Yeah, this node over here, right? So you get like basically whenever your weapon has at least 50% armor piercing and you get this node, you would always have like pure pierce damage, right? On all skills that have like % weapon damage. Yeah, there's lots of information there. Hopefully you're not getting overwhelmed by all the information. So we're gonna save Ascension for stage 2 with Gargoyle, right? This Gargoyle can be pretty scary in stage 2, not gonna lie. And also, you wanna dodge the projectiles from these like plants. And whenever he like bows down like that, he's gonna spawn his volcanoes, and you do not want to stand on top of those volcanoes ever, really. So let's just kite away a bit, right? Just kite away a bit. Let's put him somewhere where like he's not gonna... he's gonna like do volcanoes again, right? Let's wait for Ascension, fight him outside the volcanoes. I got hit by the resistance reduction projectile again. There's still one more alive here, what the hell? I kinda just wanna wait for Ascension. Like, he's very low, but might as well play it safe and wait for Ascension, right? Where's he running? Okay, where the fuck are the volcanoes? There we go. Wrecked by Darkness? Yeah, I should really like put on my my light, right? Let's do that. Max resistances with 30% overcap, at least 1.7k armor, at least 25 physics, at least 2.3k 1 damage type. Yada yada yada, blah blah blah. Yeah. Just get all the stats. I have only 1.8k damage right now. It's actually kind of low. 28 physics, I guess. 1700 armor. I mean, I'm like barely there. It's kind of hard to like get those stats, to be honest. And yeah, I need like more away. Like 2.6k is just bad. I mean, okay, with Ascension it's okay, but even without us, like even with Ascension up, it's like barely 100% chance to hit. I mean, I do have also Crushing Verdict, reducing his DA by like another 100, and that's probably like kind of fine. That's the. I mean, ideally you want more away even than that, right? Away you kind of want a lot. Ideally. DA is not quite as important. And if you're like playing a Pierce Blade Master, you can just like put many points in Cunning as well. No need to like put all in Physique. You can like split Physique Cunning pretty well. You might have to put some points to Spirit though, right, for endgame jewelry.
Put it to good use.
Wait, Gargable rings have like +3 to Doombolt now? For physical and fire Doombolt? Interesting. Interesting.
See you around. Iron well spent.
Have you purged the circles of good everything?
I mean, you don't just need to like put 1 point to Dual Blades in Nightblade Mastery, and you can literally dual wield right away. And yeah, you need like, I mean, early on, just like play whatever, right? And then you like the first like 30 levels, you just like play whatever you find. It's totally fine playing whatever you find. And then once you're at Homestead, right, you wanna get those like the Reptilian Slicers. Those are very strong for Pierce. Like the green slicers that drop from those like insects, right? Those roaches. Dermapterians, right? Around the rotten croplands, right? Those insects drop like their claws basically, and those are insane for Pierce damage. Also just noticed like I could put another point to Presence of Virtue, right? Like what am I doing?
What troubles you?
Stay strong.
I can put even more, right? There we go. Let's do that. I need more away, more to sow than HP right now, honestly. The points down here are just actually I could even like put 17 here, right? Yeah, let's do that. Maybe even like put this up to 12 points, Crushing Verdict up to 12 points. Like I have enough HP right now, right?
What troubles you? Safe journey.
How much away is this? This is 6 away per point. How much is this over here? This is 8. Okay, let's do it like this then. 21, 12, and 12, and 16. Right? This is also more energy regeneration, right? Which is also not bad for our reckoning. Okay, cool. Sounds good, sounds good.
See anything you like?
So basically did like all the dungeons now, apart from
See you around.
Tomb of the
Don't see
Heretic,
what's
right?
left of my wares.
Tomb of the Heretic is missing, and
I'll keep
then
your
of course
stash
also
safe.
Lokar is missing. But I think I'll probably end the episode right here. And we do that like next time.
I'll keep an eye on this.
Do I want to get more spirit, by the way? I could like legit get more spirit.
I'll keep your stash safe.
I think that wouldn't be too bad. Going for more spirit than I have right now. Get maybe like the A up to, I don't know, 2.8 or something. How much do you need for Lokar again?
I'll hold on.
Something like this, and just like go put all the other points to spirit, right? To like get some more damage in the regen, like energy regen. Maybe you go like 2.850 or something like that, right? You're Cervantes, welcome on. You bought this game way back when it came out and just started now. How do you stash items in one click? Shift click. Yeah, shift left click. And for components you can press this one over here, like move all components, right? Just press this, zip. And you can shift click like this. So you put them in stash, out of stash.
It's safe with me.
Shift left click. Yeah, let's do it like this, that's fine. Just like a bit more spirit, a bit more damage. 280k, sure. Sounds good. The IO Reckoning, like, sheet DPS, like, it's kind of bugged though, I feel like. Like, it doesn't feel like I have 280k DPS, it feels like I have less than that. It has to be like a little bugged, like somehow, I don't know. Okay, what's my, like, if you look at my actual, like, kill time here for the dummy, right? You can check this out. Like, you can kill the dummy, right? If you have, like, at least non-trash DPS, then you can actually kill the dummy. And you can, like, time your kill against the dummy as well. To, like, kind of, like, get a feeling for how much DPS you have. We're gonna be doing like more damage to our energy bar than to the dummy, I guess, yeah. No, energy, come on. Okay, it's actually there. Okay, actually 30 seconds. I mean, that's totally fine for an SSF build, right? Like 30 seconds dummy kill time is totally fine. Like some of my endgame builds aren't much quicker. Like the damage is there, I guess. Ah, that's fine. Totally fine. Our Reckoning counts Soulfire as always hitting. Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, that might be. Yeah. That's pretty scuffed. Yeah. I know this build I feel like I'm literally only using Soulfire for like damage reduction because like the physical and the... Like yeah, okay, I convert like some physical to fire, some physical to elemental. I don't convert like any lightning to fire. There's some more fist to fire here. Like the Soulfire is kinda... eh. It's literally only there for damage reduction, I feel like. If I had like another skill that had like more damage reduction, I would probably just like take out all the points with Soulfire and like use something else. No sub 10-second kill time equals crap. Wow. Those are some pretty high standards. Let's also finish this Ran quest here. Why am I saying Radan? It's not Radan, it's Ran. When you hit the dummy, the health didn't even move, you didn't know you can kill it. I mean, my first build was like that as well. Like, I didn't know you could kill the dummy, like, just did any damage to the dummy. Yeah. So, yeah, don't feel bad, that's fine. Wait, who? I watched you coming yet cannot see, I bleed for you yet have no blood, eternal agony through immortality? Wait, who is this? Blood for the Blood God? Fuck, no, it's not Solar. It's Drieg, oh my god, dude. Lore, Omega lol. Fuck. I always fuck up the Drieg one for some reason. Like I always think like Blood is always Solar and Drieg is just like all-seeing eye or something like that. I don't know. Hasn't read a single note. I have read all the notes. The problem is like the last time that I read those notes was like over 3,000 hours ago of playing this game. Or like 4,000 even, I don't know. Literally using Blood of Drieg on us. Yeah, okay. Okay, dude, makes sense. For some reason, like whenever I see blood, I'm like Blood for the Blood God, and like when I think about that, I'm always like thinking about Solar and not Drieg for some reason. Dude, I literally read all the lore in this game. Just like, yeah, 3,000 hours ago. Or even 4,000 or 5,000 in some cases. Okay.
See anything you like? See you around. Iron well spent.
I did.
Oh. Okay, yeah, I think I'm done here. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks so much also for watching on YouTube, if you're watching on YouTube this later. And yeah, I'll see you around on the next one, where I'm gonna do Tomb of the Heretic, this quest here, right? And then also prepare for Lokar and hopefully kill Lokar without dying. The character is overall looking pretty good. Away could be obviously way better though. And which means I would probably have to like farm. I don't know, maybe like actually a different belt that has like away instead of DA. Or like a higher level chest of like higher armor as well would be nice to have, right? Maybe like a different ring here as well. Not sure. This is like still a level 75 ring, right? Kind of low level ring. Also, why is armor like still only like 1600? It's kind of, I mean, not that amazing. At least 25% Visitors. You got like 16 points in Ascension. That's not too bad. And 23% damage reduction from Soulfire. That's not too bad. That's fine. Alright, I'll see you around the next one.